another discussion episode of Spider-Man just letting you guys know that I turned this volume down in the game all the way, so you're not gonna be able to hear anything of what's gonna be as kind of known what happens in this game. So and I don't want anything to really get in the way of me talking about what's gonna happen. Also, if you guys have not seen the newest story trailer for the game, I do not want to spoil anything, so I will give you guys 10 seconds before I start talking about it, because that is what this discussion is going to be about. So I will give you guys 10 seconds. So going on right now, and I will also say sorry everyone about me not being able to broadcast as much. I have been really busy doing a lot of things, so I have not been able to really continue with the Dying Light 2 episodes. But hopefully I will be getting some free time in the next couple days, hopefully, to see if I can be able to push a lot of those broadcasting sessions into my schedule. But alright guys, with that being said, that is 10 seconds. So this is Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, just in case you guys do not know, Marvel Spider-Man story that Insomniac, which is a company that is basically known for their success in the Ratchet and Clank games. They're the ones who have took over into making the Spider-Man games, and the Marvel Spider-Man 2 is a continuation of this of the Marvel Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Even though Spider-Man Miles Morales didn't exactly have all that much story into it, it does do want to play the game, because it does continue on how Miles got his name, on how Miles is working to his development in the Spider-Man powers that he gets at the end of this game. So, with that being said, anyways, the Hevel Menafin, god damn it, I can't speak. Maverick Harrison in the newest trailer of Spider-Man is that they finally brought back Harry Osborn. We finally got to see Harry Osborn out of the test tube that he was in. He's walking, he's being able to interact with the outside world. He was out talking to Peter, basically saying that he's got a second chance. He's going to start being able to heal himself, and he wants to heal the world. Whether or not, he wants to cure, in his own words, basically, is saying he wants to cure the world of all the disease that the world, has. That includes cancer, cellular disease, everything possible. He wants to make a perfect world. Which, I mean, everybody wants to, be able to say, hey, we're able to live a life without having a disease going to kill us. So, that's a situation. That's what you want. Anyways, we also see Kraven, see how dangerous that he's being, as he's still hunting not only Spider-Man, but he's also hunting the Lizard. Which, if you guys have not studied Spider-Man all that much, the Lizard is the Lizard is Dr. Kurt Connors, due to being in a situation where he has basically had a situation where he tried to say, okay, I'm gonna test this serum that I made to be able to say, okay, I made this serum to see if I can be able to grow back my arm. And basically, for everybody else that has suffered a loss of organs, basically being able to take anything like the regeneration from the lizards and be able to use that for be able to say berry months. So with that happening, obviously it went the wrong way. It went wrong, and due to the situation, with that, it was wrong. It developed wrong, and basically mutated him to where he can all of a sudden transform into the lizard, basically almost without having really any real warning, unless he just starts feeling his arm grow back. Once his arm really starts growing back, that's when he's just like, oh hey, nourished about it. So anyways, with that being said, Kraven the Hunter is now hunting the lizard because he is after basically the best prey in the world. He wants a challenge. And obviously he thinks the lizard would give him that challenge. And obviously with Spider-Man knowing who the lizard is, he's like, you're not hurting my friend Kurt Connors. So, and throughout Haverunts trying to, keep Kraven from fighting the lizard and being able to hunt him. So, with that being a situation, we now also have a situation to where Spider-Man has found the symbiote. Now, for anybody who knows what the symbiote is basically is well known as Venom. Venom is obviously the symbiote that can bond with a host in order to survive. The symbiote obviously will take its genetics, the genetics of whoever it bonds with, and gets its powers, and it mutates. When it obviously you're gonna see in Marvel Spider-Man 2, it is going to be attached to Spider-Man, and you'll see this in the trailer that in the trailers that Spider-Man is using the symbiote as being able to be the symbiote Spider-Man, and being able to go around and basically use its powers, but also at a cost of losing his humanity. Basically knowing that it is turning him into something that he does not want to be. And that is basically turning him into an evil hero. What's up, Lewis? And that is obviously in knows about Venom is that um, Venom likes to try to take over whoever he's bonding with, and then that is now what the newest trailer that was just revealed to us 10 days ago is going to be telling us. Like I said before in the beginning of this video, is that we are seeing Harry Osborn being out of the test tube, uh, which is showing that uh, he's still alive. He's just still roams through his whatever he's suffering from. I think in this game, in the first game, was something to try helping Harry with whatever he was going through throughout the whole time. But anyways, we're still seeing Norman try promising Harry that he is not going to pass away from whatever he is suffering from. So now the one thing that we did not see in the first trailer is that it looks like we have two symbiotes in the game. Now I could be wrong. Maybe I could be wrong, or maybe it's the same one. Maybe he did not create it, and maybe it's just a backstory. But if that is the case, then that explains on why Peter has one symbiote and the other symbiote is in the capsule. Because we have to understand, how would Peter be able to get the symbiote out of out of the first Oscorp, instead of just being like, oh hey, we found it just landing in the earth like it has in so many cases of the stories. Like, how many times can I say, like, oh, in Spider-Man the Animated Series, it crashed onto planet Earth, and Peter found it, just like that. And, just like in Spider-Man 3, did the exact same thing. So, we got to figure that out. So it kind of understands that we're like, okay, hey, maybe this symbiote, it has two of them, or maybe it's just one. Now, if this is the case, then we might be seeing Venom versus the black suit spider versus the symbiote Spider-Man, which we have not actually been able to see ever since Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions came close to it due to symbiote Spider-Man versus Carnage, but that wasn't Venom. So it would be really nice to really see symbiote Spider-Man versus Venom, and that would also really say that Harry is Venom. They've already kind of confirmed that it does look like Venom is going to be Harry. We're gonna have to understand how Harry bonded with Venom, because if you guys don't understand what Venom does, if Venom does not bond with his host, he will automatically kill them. He will not make anything about anything unless unless we find out, oh hey, why is Venom not bonding with the host? If he does not find a host that is just right for him and bonds with him, he will be like, oh hey, I will not work with you. I will just use you up for what I want, and then I will kill you. So that's basically what happened. Like in if you guys have seen Venom, in the movie Venom, that's basically exactly what Venom was um, to to Eddie when he first um, saw him. He's just like, look, if you just listen to what I want you to do and you do what I want you to do, then you might just survive. And that's it. And the other symbiotes, that's why um, that's why all those other symbiotes just killed its host instead of perfectly bonding with them. It has to find that perfect host, otherwise it just will not bond with it. So that's what we're gonna be really kind of wanting to find out, is the situation with how did Harry really work with Venom to say, hey, to, I need you to work with me, because if not, I'm going to die. So, so really, the newest trailer for the movie, for the game, really did a good amount of reveals to us. It has told us, like I said again, it told us about the fact that it looks as though Harry is going to be Venom, like we thought. And it also does look like it might have two Venoms. So, so that is something to look forward to. One thing is that we have to understand is that Venom is that in Miles's case, it does also look as though one of the people that Miles was after, it does kind of look like Miles has something against one of the guys. Now, what are they going to have? What are they going to really do? I don't know. But it does seem as though there is something against Miles and somebody in that situation. So maybe it does seem as though Miles is going to have maybe some more backstory into what is going on, into all the games and into this game. So really, the trailer is giving us a little bit more coming up close, because in 2 more months and about 20 more days, it does. We will be getting the game. So you guys can still go and pre-order it. It's still $79.99 for the pre-order, and I think it's like $89.99 or around that much for a deluxe edition for the game. That gives you a little bit more of the tokens to be able to upgrade your stuff, upgrade to getting more costumes, and you get even and for the deluxe edition, you will definitely be getting more costumes for you'll be getting a couple costumes that you might not be able to get just by playing the game. So it's still gonna be just like this. You're gonna be getting the ability to change the costumes. You're gonna be able to get the ability to upgrade your abilities. So really, you're going to be able to, it's almost like Web of Shadows. You'll be able to see Spider-Man, the symbiote Spider-Man, be able to do so much. So, you'll be able to see the symbiote be able to, go around and, just be able to see how that symbiote can just morph into so many different weapons just by his imagination. Venom has always been said to be the biggest threat to Spider-Man, and it is shown in all the video games, in all the TV shows, that Venom is basically the one person who Spider-Man has to almost go his full attacks, his full potential just to beat. Because the thing about it is that Spider-Man holds back against his Spider-Man holds back against his enemies. Because if you guys do not know this, Spider-Man has the strength. If he goes all out against people, he could basically one punch anybody and almost obliterate them, disintegrate them, whatever you want to say. Um, that is how strong Spider-Man is, and he has shown it many times. But Venom has been able to take Spider-Man's punches many, many times, and Spider-Man even has to push out all his things, all his power, just to be able to even fight Venom. Due to the fact that because Venom has been able to, you know, uh, get onto Spider-Man when he was on him before, and has been able to just basically um, mutate and bond with Spider-Man. He's been able to adapt, get his spider powers, get his strength, and be able to block Spider-Man's spider sense. So Spider-Man cannot see or hear where Venom is going to be. So we're obviously going to see a lot. Maybe we'll even be able to see a lot more interesting things about what Venom is going to be like on Harry, because really in all of the comics and all the TV shows, we really don't get to see much about Venom being on Harry, because he's not really that what do I want to say, interesting when he's on Harry. But maybe they'll change it in this newest game. So with that being said, guys, like I said, in 2 more months and a couple of days, we will be getting the Marvel Spider-Man 2. So if you guys are still really excited and wanting to pre-order the game, it is on the PlayStation Store right now, being able to be pre-ordered $79.99 for the game, and I'm pretty sure it's also $89.99 for the deluxe edition. I could be wrong. I think that might be the $79.99. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you guys are wanting to, just go up and search the trailer for the Spider-Man for the story that I just talked about. It's a newest one. All you have to do is just search out Marvel Spider-Man 2 trailer, and it should be the newest one that was just released about a couple days, maybe a week or two ago. So with that being said, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Peace, love you guys, and we will see you again.